Now that I'm finally out of the wind for a minute, oh, this is the Zephyr Hills in their majesty. This is just beautiful. Oh my God. Hey everyone, Mark of the Trail here. I am out here in the Highwood area and I'm going to go and try and do some hikes along Zephyr Creek and that sort of thing. So I'm going to try and cross the Highwood River and then see what I can do over there. Should be an interesting day. It's early March, so it's very windy along this highway. I found that, I've only been out here once so far. This is my second time, but yeah, just the highway itself is really windy, but I do find it's okay once you get into the trees. So this is the Kananaskis Country Trail Guide, 5 Zephyr Creek Hills, and I'm gonna see what I can do here. I'm parked pretty much here, and I'm gonna start walking down this, and I'm gonna try and maybe I'll hike around in here a little bit. We'll see how things go. And then I'll try and come back along this stuff. And maybe I'll check out this the painted canyon, painted walls in here. And go back on the North Limestone. Let's see what it's like in there. This is definitely a, take it as you go kind of day. I've never been in this whole area. And generally, because of the Highwood River, there's kind of limited times you can get in here. And this is one of them, so. Let's go figure this out. Sentinel Creek Day Use Area, Highwood River. The trick is to try and get across without getting my feet too wet. Well, I rock top as best I could, but my feet still got wet. Why I didn't wear my waterproof shoes, I don't know. Okay, I'm out of the wind. I can finally talk. There's Sentinel Use Day area, which was destroyed in 2013, now rebuilt. I'm parked at the gate to it. I got across Highwood River over there on that rock hop I showed, and then here, this is Cataract Creek. So this is the Cataract Creek Highwood River confluence. And over there, you can actually see a little bit my tracks. I just kind of scooched my way on my butt across the ice, and then ran across this. Got my feet a bit more wet even. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't wear my waterproof hiking boots. Oh well. Wet feet, it's a beautiful day, so not too worried about it. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Now I gotta figure things out from this side now that I'm over here. And it appears this is some kind of track. We'll see where that leads. Well, if you look closely, you can actually see my car over there. I've managed so far is to get across the creek. There's a truck. Now that I'm kind of in an open area, there's an obvious track. Could be made by cattle, but I think this is generally what I'm supposed to follow for now. Well, I found a track in here. Now it breaks open along the Highwood River. I came over to do this because the Highwood River generally restricts it. You can't do it, but I mean, I probably should have just gone over there. These hills are, big, wide, open spots on them. Like all the snow's gone. Here, sometimes there's no snow. Sometimes there's 6 inches of snow. Sometimes there's 2 feet of snow. I don't know whether to put on snowshoes or what, but see here, it's open. That's bad. Now I'm gonna be tramping for a minute, I'm at an intersection right now. I have a major decision to make. try and go up that. It's a steep scramble apparently. I mean, in this, yeah. You know what? I'll try it. Let's see how it goes. Screw it. Well, there's kind of a clearing down there below North Limestone, and I haven't been able to find any kind of trail, and it's just a bushwhack. So off we go. Let's figure this out. Well, look at that. Scrambling up, zigzagging, I found a trail. See what it does for me. Well, I abandoned that trail. It's so windy, God. Nice view though, you can see that. I am managing to make it up my way up this thing. What do? You know, the reason these hills are clear is because of the wind and the Chinooks. So, yeah. Well, it just keeps going. It's hard to know where the top is. You're just hiking through the trees, hiking up. Well, I climbed up to what appeared to be a summit, but it's a false summit. And you can see up there, that's still a bunch of climb. All right, well, I'm gonna kill the sound and, you know, in editing, and walk over here and show you what there is. Wow. Okay. All right, let's climb up here and I'll kill the sound again. Woo! Slab of rock is really intimidating, but just keep going, see what happens, right? A lot of it looks like this. Remember I was standing before. Well, I think I'm mostly at the top. That's where I'm going. This is looking east now. That's another branch of the Zephyr Hills that you can do. Well, gotta say this ridges and all the wind has kind of taken that out of me. And then there's no wind here for some reason, but that means that you got big deep snow. See up there, everything's still getting rocked as always. Whew. Well, I think I'm at the top, so that's a plus. This here is Zephyr Creek. That there is, I think it's called Long Ridge. On the other side of it is Cataract Creek. And this is my ridge. So, I'm gonna get up a little higher up on that guy. Not much though. Well, this is relentlessly hard. The wind is starting to get to me finally. If I wander out
away from those trees, you know, away from the ridge to get some cover. This is where I end up. I just sunk like up to my waist in snow. So I, you know, gotta head back over there to the wind. Like, those are two not fun options. Out of the wind for a second, so I'm taking a break. Got another top I gotta get to over there. The wind has completely frozen my shoelaces, right? They got wet in the creek. And so my feet are starting to get pretty cold, you know. I got them wet like a moron, yeah. And I try to get to Painted Creek, and then that's gonna lower me down into Zephyr. And then I'll walk down there, and that should be much, much nicer. There shouldn't be really any wind down there at all. First I gotta get off this ridge, right? I gotta get up that, and then I gotta get to Painted Creek and make my way down. I'm trying to give you a taste of what this is like. I generally need my trekking poles, so it's hard to hold my phone, but here we go. That's too deep. Well, I have a bit of cover now. You can see that the tree is just getting blasted the other side of this rock. I've had 4 or 5 false summits, you know. You get to the top of something and then you look over and it goes down and then back up even something higher. So I'm at the top of something now. I haven't looked over that thing yet. I gotta scramble my way past the snow. Let's see what happens. Well, this side of the top is actually much tougher. I've had to come down that, which was hard and dangerous. Now I think I gotta cross this and get over there. Yeah. Well, I made my way down a lot of this. Once I got back on the ridge, it became alright, you know. Much safer than that one part, like yikes. So now there's this. If I walk down the end of that, I think it's just a drop off. So I have to walk down this part, get around there, and then that there is the the South Limestone ridge, and I gotta get down into that crest. And I can get down Painted Creek. This part here I'm a little nervous about, all that snow. It could start going on me and then I'm gonna tumble down all that, right? Now that I'm finally out of the wind for a minute, oh, this is the Zephyr Hills in their majesty. This is just beautiful. Oh my God. This here, South Limestone and all this, that's all another day, obviously. North Limestone is enough to beat the crap out of me, that's for sure. This is the part that I couldn't see from up there, and look at it. That is deep snow. I'm just gonna get over this and then I'll walk down on the dry stuff. Well, down to that creek, one way or the other, so I think that will work. I like this better. I can see my way down to the creek. So I'm just gonna zigzag my way down here. Try to keep it safe. Found a bit of a trail. Not sure if it's a trail that they talk about in the book or just a goat trail, but it's a bit of a trail. Whatever trail was up there, it quickly became deep snow, and so I just kind of came down into the creek. I've decided to just walk down here in snowshoes. That way I can stick to kind of open areas, because if you're just trying to stay out of the deep snow, you're always cuddling up to trees, and then it becomes a lot harder to bushwhack. So I can just go through deep stuff here, no problem. All right. I feel like the hardest part of my day is over, that's for damn sure. Just gonna walk down this thing and then walk down Zephyr Creek back to the car. Nice. Obviously it doesn't get too blazing cold down here. The creek is covered in snow, but still visible. And the snowshoeing is perfect. I'm basically just walking on top of the snow, so not sinking too much. It's sinking a little bit now. But yeah, this is gonna be delightful. Frankly, just being out of the wind is delightful, right? Oh yeah. And look at that monster. Try to believe that I was there. I went up. That's why, I mean, you look at it from this angle, you can see why you gotta go up and around, up that way. Yeah. Okay, this is called Painted Creek because there are pictographs, and oh, that was fast. Here they are already. I just started. 400 years old. Result of a vision quest, apparently. It's even a view up here, and I think it's just the artist just wiping off his fingers, basically. Now, apparently, woo, there was 8 of them, and a bunch of the rock collapsed and took 6 of them with it. And also, apparently, if you climb up here, there's a few more of them. You know, I've had enough. I've had enough of climbing. My legs are tired. Yeah, maybe another day. Some point I'll come back and go up north, this South Limestone. So maybe I'll take a little trip up this and find those ones. Boy, now I understand the name Limestone. Pretty sweet, gotta say. Jeez. This creek has been a nice, delightful walk, but I mean, look at the sight of this thing. Man. Sometimes a ridge or a mountain or whatever is more impressive from the ground than the top, honestly. Yeah. I mean, from the top you can't see the awesome, you know. Well, this is the Zephyr Creek Trail, and clearly it's been used. Not sure by what. Kind of looks like it's been trenched, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. It's nice to not be just breaking trail through 2 feet of snow. Well, you can see what I was doing now. This is the one you can see from the road. And then you just go higher, 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 just undulating. False summit, false summit, false summit, until you get to that. And then that's where I had to come down. And that was definitely the dangerous part of this journey. I had to come down there to get around this thing here. Anyway, all right, rolling on. Well, the tracks make things nice and brainless for me, but if you come to an open area, they are just gone. I was heading over there, but now I see what I believe is a blaze on this tree. Oh, I think it's down here, actually. You can see them using the old leg muscles right now. Yep. You don't often see blazes on birch trees. I think that's a birch tree. Oh, yeah, that's a big old blaze. And just like that, I have lost the trail. This is Zephyr Creek though, so I mean, I'm following it, and you got North Limestone and you got another ridge over here, so it's pretty hard to not, kind of hard for me to get lost right now. I just keep going, you know, I'm going down a valley. I just keep going the correct general direction. The app does show the trail. It shows it off to my left, so I'll just kind of, at some point I'll find some clear trees and I'll kind of wander back over there and see if I can pick it up again. Here we go. Wander over here. And there you go. Little indentations and everything. Hey, you can laugh at phone apps and call them, you know, newfangled crap and all that, but it has led me back to the trail several times. I don't even have to backtrack to where I was and go find it. I just wander over to where it shows and find it again. Done. Saves a lot of time. Well, this Zephyr Creek has been all right. Here you cross it. And it's one of the rare parts that actually breaks out. I've just snowshoed the whole thing. A lot of times I didn't need them, but sometimes I really did. So, you know, you just kind of leave them on, do your thing. I think I might be like 10, 20 minutes away from the intersection where I headed off up the Limestone. And then it'll just be crossing Highwood again. The river. Sometimes you get really neat scenes. You know, you can't make this up. You can't plan this. Just walking along a creek. You know, you got this massive tree down and kind of this brown imprint. It's just cool. It's just, you know, one of those scenes that gives you that sense of magic. It's really neat. Well, just happened to kind of look off to the left and I find an old encampment. Really old. I mean, this has been cut, you know, been cut a long time ago. Long time ago. Here you have some old cooking grate. And yeah, all these are tied together with some kind of twine. Not sure what it was supposed to be. Maybe a sweat lodge. Don't think there's enough stuff around for that though. Out of clear area, all kinds of cut down trees. Here's a little stump with a big nail sticking out of it. The old, yeah. I mean, it's not really nothing official about this, but yeah, some kind of old encampment, that's for sure. Let's not forget about this thing. This looks actually relatively new. All right, well. Pretty awesome in here, but the wind is back, so definitely time to get back to the car. There's my ridge. Well, I've made a perfect circle with my tracks, and surprise, surprise, absolutely no one has been here but me. And here's the Highwood. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the car. Just over there across. Well, that was quite a hike. Walking ridges is man, it's windy. I think it's tough to get nice weather. And ridges are so lovely. They have such awesome views. They're a lot of work because they usually go up and down and the footing is not great. But man, if you can get a day when it's not windy on a ridge, God bless that day. That's an amazing day. Several mistakes made. I mean, I should have read a little more closely in the guide that the steep part came from the other direction. So if you were to do this, do it the opposite direction that I did, because I think it's much safer to climb a steep part than it is to descend. And I descended. So, you know. But, you know, I got a pretty difficult hike done during the winter, and I saw some pretty cool stuff, you know. I quite enjoyed the Painted Creek and everything, and once I got out of that wind, it was a rather pleasant walk through the woods, and yeah, I've pretty much lost the stress and crap that I came here with. So, and that's usually, you know, that's what you want out of a hike, right? Just, yeah, lose whatever negative crap you have going on. Get out there and lose it too.